This might be Marvel Legends' best figure they ever made. I just got in Marvel Legends Punisher Hulkbuster armor figure, and this thing looked like a beast in the promo pics, and man, in hand, it might even be better than that. It was exclusive to Hasbro Pulse, so I hope those who wanted it got their orders in because I waited for it to go live on the website, and I was lucky enough to snag one right before it sold out. I do already have a diecast Hot Toys Punisher War Machine armor, and that one is pretty cool, but when it comes to Marvel Legends, Punisher and Daredevil figures are the main ones I like to collect, so I knew this one needed to come home, but is it really worth that $70 price tag? We need to find that out today. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments as we take a look at this figure, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and hit subscribe for much more content like this. But now, let's get into it. So we're going to be looking at a very interesting Marvel Legends figure today. This is the Punisher Hulkbuster armor, and this figure, I am very surprised by how heavy it is. Like this, it feels as heavy as like some Hot Toys boxes. Like this thing, man, he is like dense or something in there. I'm very excited to get him out here because the box, if you get your own in, you'll see what I'm talking about, but it is very, very heavy. It is a Hasbro exclusive, Hasbro Pulse exclusive, so hopefully you're able to get one out there if this is one you wanted. But luckily for me, as soon as it went live on there, I pre-ordered this one because I am very excited. This one looked awesome. I love collecting like Punishers, Daredevils, and stuff from Marvel Legends. So yeah, I'm very excited to take a look at it. And look at that. That figure looks awesome. So see, it says the Punisher versus Thunderbolts right here. This is his armor when he actually fought Red Hulk, which, man, that'd be an awesome fight to see on screen. Punisher Hulkbuster armor right there. Some warnings up above. Marvel Legends series. Side shows the Punisher in that Hulkbuster armor looking so cool. Look at that. It's kind of like the comic-ish style. He's shooting some missiles. He's wearing the mask right there, but honestly, I like the unmasked look a lot. That logo, see the red logo down here looks really cool for the Thunderbolts. On the back, you have him, basically that same image, just with the actual head sculpt exposed. I love that head sculpt with a little bandage. And here it says, when Punisher, Frank Castle sets his sights on former ally serving General Thaddeus Ross. Hopefully I said that name right? Hopefully. Thunderbolt's team, he equips himself with Hulkbuster armor to take on the Red Hulk. And yeah, I don't have a Red Hulk or anything, but this one, man, he looks good. And you see right there, the red skull again. My phone is freaking out. There we go. And then on the side, yeah, just the name of the figure, his face right there. So let's go ahead and get this thing open. Because like I said, it is very heavy, like surprisingly heavy. So yeah, you can see right here in the back of the box also, and there's like a little smudge. It says like Marvel Legends, have like a bunch of red comic panels back there. It looks pretty cool. But of course, the main star of the show here is that armor. And yeah, it feels like there's actually two layers. So, okay. He's on the top layer. Then we have this bottom layer there. And oh my gosh, he's gone. Okay, no, he's right there. But it's kind of funny seeing the outline of where he was. This one looks like it has the missiles, different weapons. But he's right here. And yes, we got to get him out here because I'm just so excited right now, man. And there he is. Dude, this figure, he's pretty heavy. Actually, some of the accessories must be pretty heavy because he feels less heavy in my hand now. But like, look at that. This thing is so cool looking. Look at the head sculpt. That head sculpt looks amazing. Look at all that detail in there for the bandage on his eye. The beard, the kind of messy hair. The blue for the eye. This looks incredible. And the fun thing too, you can probably pop this off, put on some other Punisher figures. We'll test that out once we get to the comparison section and stuff. But dude, this is awesome. I absolutely love this. Look at the weapon right here. The big honking like blaster thing. And yes, I'll compare it to my Hot Toys War Machine Punisher armor because very excited to do that too. Just look at that. You can see it has like the pegs right here, or not the pegs, but the holes for the pegs for the blast effects. Has that nice kind of shiny silvery color. It's funny, the phone's starting to take in too much light. It was starting to overbrighten itself. It has all this like kind of denting and like bullet hole details throughout the whole armor everywhere. The Punisher skull looks amazing. That silver color. Let me actually turn down how much light's being let into the camera because it wants to keep trying to overbrighten itself or something. All right, there we go. Should be good once it refocuses. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just loving how this looks. I love the black and silver color scheme on the War Machine armor for the Punisher. It's Hulkbuster armor, but the War Machine armor was the Hot Toys one I have. All the not missiles, but the guns look great. You see the red around the tips. He has the big fist right now. You can't articulate him or anything. He has like a little bit of red mixed in there right there. A little bit on the other side. He's pretty symmetrical. That's the right word for it. Yeah. The whole thing is pretty symmetrical. Like each side seems to match, except for when it comes to the battle damage. So See up here, the bullets are in different places as is on this side. All the scratches and everything. He has these like ball joints up here for the weapons. I believe the missile launchers. We'll of course test that out. Look at the back real quick. He has a bunch more details. He has all the sort of like gear looking things, I guess. Like if the arms rotated, those technically would move. Or maybe these like, oh, okay. That's actually freaking awesome, dude. These actually move. Look at that. So these you can put down in like an unactivated position or up in like a battle ready position. Man, that is just, that's just awesome. See some more battle damage. The back of his arms back here, the shiny silver for the gauntlets. Dude, just, oh, those small details. I absolutely love that. Yeah, he just looks amazing. You see back here for the back of the knees, he has those joints in there. Like some like sculpted detail and stuff. This is just an amazing looking figure. The feet, they're packaged like to the side, but you can of course rotate them forward, however you want to actually have them. We'll look in the articulation section how good everything moves, but I think it's going to be moving pretty good. See the red, some more silver, the knees, the armor. This is a fantastic looking figure. I absolutely love how it's looking right now. But you know, we got to check out all those accessories because what's the Punisher without all his weapons? So the first accessory we'll look at is the mask head sculpt, the helmet that you can put on the figure. Not the biggest fan of it. Like it looks cool, but honestly, I just love that head sculpt that's on him now. Unless I like that head sculpt on a different Punisher figure. This one, yeah, I probably won't end up using it. But you can see the little holes right there for the front. Maybe like eye holes, something. Definitely looks very, very, I guess, like protected, armored up. It's like the nose shape. You see some cutouts there, so I guess you can actually breathe. He has this little antenna right here. It's like a soft plastic, so it can move around. He has some more sculpted detail along the back, and this looks pretty good. It's just on a ball joint, or it's going to pop onto a ball joint. So if we grab the figure, we can actually grab his head, go ahead and I guess no pun intended there, go ahead, grab his head, you know. So once his head's off, we can just take this piece, go ahead and now I'm just self-aware whenever I say head, I guess. But yeah, put that in there. And it does look really cool. I mean, look at that. Now he looks like a big mechanized beast with like no head. But at the same time, this is such a cool looking head sculpt. It's also kind of nice. The bottom of the teeth are actually a softer plastic, so you don't have to worry about them breaking or at least easily breaking or anything like that. That's a nice touch. But that looks pretty cool on there, but I just love this head sculpt. Let's look at that head sculpt in a little bit closer detail now. Like I said, the bandage looks great around it. Goes all the way along the back. I love that detail that his hair kind of goes over. Just, yeah, this is a really nice little head sculpt. I do really like that. And what would the Punisher be without his weapons? We get these two missile launchers here, and they're actually pretty awesome looking. You see, it has like a big bullet hole right there. Has a bunch of like scratched up details. Has this other little ball peg, which I'll show you what that's for coming up, because it pegs onto the figure using this peg. But of course, you get a little side peg for a little bit of other action. If my voice sounded different there, it's because I moved the mic a little closer. Here you can see some yellow for like 6 missiles that are in the front. Some more detail just all along it. And this is that piece right here. It can actually slide, which is really cool. I really like that they put ratchet joints in for all this, because that piece, I'll show you what it pegs onto. If you want, you know, it's your figure, you could peg them into each other, but I wouldn't recommend that. Get the other missile launchers, some other details. A bit less battle damage on this one. Has like a smaller dent. This one has that bigger one, but we get this, the Gatling gun, and I love how it looks. See, like kind of the heated type look on the end. It's kind of like a bit red, a little shiny. The 6 different holes right there where you can actually peg in some of the pieces we'll take a look at. It has this right here for maybe like a belt fed type design. It actually rotates too, which I really, really like. Like, look at that. Rotate the whole thing around so you can have it in any position you want. It didn't need to rotate, but the fact it does is just awesome. I love that. And then you see a sculpt detail there, but this one has the hole. So the hole right there means you can actually take this, peg it right into, if I can get it, yeah, right there. That's awesome. So you can have the missile and the Gatling gun attached. That's just such an awesome little detail, because now we can just grab the figure. And if I'm looking correctly at the picture, I believe this one goes on this side with the Gatling gun, or actually it goes on this side looking at the picture now. I didn't realize I set them down backwards. I guess looking through the camera is not always the best thing to do, but looking at it now, it looks like, yeah, this side gets the Gatling gun with the missile launcher attached, so we can, and he stands really well on his own. This is just a really cool piece. So I'm going to pick him up, set that right in there. I didn't hear a popping sound, but it's pegged in there on the ball joint, yeah, the Gatling gun can slide forward, back. That's just sick. This can slide back. Also, kind of like aim upwards wherever you want to do. Can it slide? It can slide further, can it? No, I guess that's it. So I guess it could. Okay, well, I guess turn around and pop off. But yeah, that is just really, really cool. Oh, it does. Okay. So it actually does slide down more. So it can go all the way to the back. Okay, I was wrong. And then this can come down. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I absolutely love that. I'm having so much fun right now. This is just such a sick piece. Then this one pegs in, also slides all the way to the back. And there we go. So you can have him in like a not fight-in mode and just have him on his back like that. Just kind of, yeah, all the way down. Gatling gun just in an unready position. That is really, really cool. If you want him not in like a battling mode, just a kind of ready mode, man, that's sick. I absolutely love the fact they put all the ratchets and stuff in there. This is such an awesome piece, man. But as for blast effects and stuff, we get these 2 missile pieces. So you can see the 3 missiles that just come flying out of there. They're yellow to, of course, match the missiles that are on him. I just set them over there to the side. You can see the yellow for the missiles right there. These look really good. They're slightly transparent, translucent, whatever the right word is for it, in the orange section. So you can see it kind of looks like it's blasting a little bit. The missile detail looks really good. You actually rotate. Part of me is like, do I want to pull one off? But the other part of me is like, nah, you'll probably break it. That's cool. The missiles can rotate. Wouldn't recommend rotating though. I don't know if that's intentional. Don't want to break them off or anything. But yeah, everything on here looks really, really good. You can see right there the kind of detail inside to show how it pegs on. You have the gray in here, the smoky effect. Then this one's basically the same. You see they go in different patterns though. This one looks like that. This one looks like that for where the missiles go. But these, if I go ahead and grab him, if you want him doing like a mortar strike, you can. But I think it probably goes either way you want. But you can take this, peg it on the end. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure it goes any way you want. Okay, no, it's actually keyed inside. Yeah, you can put it on any way you want. I was looking to make sure the actual key was basically the same. So yeah, do it any way you want. We'll put it like this. And there we go. Just pops on. Got all the missiles. Same with the other side. Let's do the other side real quick. Go ahead and... Yep, pop that in there. And there you go. Now we have him launching missiles. Man, that's sick. Let's go ahead, move these up. Gosh, this is so cool, dude. Man. I don't know why I'm saying dude so much today. I guess I'm in a dude mood. But look at that. Man, that is sick. Look, just the fact all the missiles flying out, dude, like there I am saying dude again. That's just awesome, man. I absolutely love how that looks. That's sick. But now we also get, putting him to the side again. Here, we'll tilt him. You can see some missiles coming in. But we get, we'll set them down there. These other blast effects. So we get 4 of these kind of pointy ones. So see the little peg on the bottom, kind of transparent orange like the blast effects for the missiles. So nothing crazy to look at here. They're just blast effects. And we get some kind of smoke effects. So the smoke effects look pretty good. Also a gray, slightly transparent. So I kind of like them. But these ones you can peg in basically wherever you want. So say you want the smoke effect in the end of the barrel of the machine gun up here. You can just peg in. Sorry, I'm at a weird angle doing that. There you go. Smoke effect, like you just finished blasting that. You could take the shooting effect, put this one in here. There you go. Machine gun's popping off right now. That looks awesome. And you could take these and also peg them in just right down here. You could be blasting his hands. You could be take one of these, put them in here like you just finished blast. Okay, I would stop dropping it. Like he just finished blasting on this side. It's just awesome. Like, just, man, I get this one in there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Like, see, look, now it's like he just finished blasting. He's still blasting up there. It does leave you with one unused one, so you can almost use every single accessory with this figure. Funny. Little holes down here, you know, you can put it right there. Put his foot up. Bam, also blast in. But I guess you're left with one piece that you need to figure out where to put. You can always put it in the Gatling gun, have like 2 going off if you really want it to. Doesn't look the greatest, but yeah, your figure. You can do whatever you want at the end of the day if you want every accessory used. Man, I'm staring at this thing right now and I'm like, this is impressive. I absolutely love that. Let's go ahead now and check out the articulation though. I'm going to remove all the kind of, I guess, these accessories, just the blast effects, and then we'll take a look at it. Okay, now let's check out this thing's articulation. So like you saw, all the missiles can go all the way back on ratchet joints. It has that ball peg in there so you can like tilt them, spin them all the way around, do whatever you want, which is awesome. Also pull this one back and down. There we go. Oh, not all the way down. Come on. I know you want to. There we go. And this one. Yep, there we go. And yes, it has a Gatling gun on the side of this one. It can go all the way forward, all the way back, however the heck you want it. Also on a ball peg, so a little bit of rotation there. Go into his head. This thing can spin pretty much all the way around if you want it to. I'm not going to force it or anything. But you get some decent movement. Can't move, like, tilt back too much. Tilts forward a little. Has some okay tilt. So not the most posability on the head. But then again, who's going to be looking at the head, especially when you're not using the actual head sculpt? But it looks sick right in there. I absolutely love that, man. Such a like cool looking mask. It's funny now I'm liking the mask, how it looks on there. But, you know, probably going to go with the other one. Looking real quick at the chest. Doesn't feel like it pulls up or anything. So, torso crunch wise. Yeah, you get a little bit forward, not a ton. A little bit back. Yeah, try not to force it. Just, yeah. Oh, dang. Stabbed myself with the little Punisher teeth right there. Gets a little bit of tilt. See a bit like tilt side to side. Actually like a decent amount. Has a little rotation. I don't want to force anything, but a little bit. I wouldn't really force anything either if I were you. And then go into, let's look at his arm. Okay. Let's see how we want to do this. Doesn't feel like it pulls out or anything to give you a little extra room. Can't really move up too much because, yeah, that big piece right there. So you don't get a lot of movement there. But it feels like ratchet joints. So you can rotate it all the way around. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm up like that. You do get some swivel up here in the upper bicep. So you can have them like turned, be shooting straight. That's what you want to go for. You like rotate the hand as well. Not a ton. Seems like you get a little bit in there though. Yeah, you get restricted by that piece. But you do get some tilt in there for that piece. The hands. Okay. Yeah, the hands actually have some rotation as well. You don't get swap out hands or anything, but you can rotate them if you want them right under the gun. Doesn't feel like anything else around there moves. You get some ratchet joints for the elbows. You don't really get a lot of crunch though. Yeah, that's pretty much all you get. Make sure I do it on camera. Yeah, there we go. And pretty much the other arm is going to be identical. So now for the legs, you can move them out up about there. Not amazing, but then again, it's a Hulkbuster Punisher War Machine. Wasn't expecting a whole lot, but honestly, that's better than I was expecting. Then goes out about there. Yep, not too great, but like I said, Hulkbuster armor. Probably not going to pose him crazy. And actually, okay. He has some decent tilt there for the knees. Look at that. Pretty good. The armor doesn't collide or anything, so that's nice. The feet, bit of kind of tilt back. A little bit tilt forward, not really a whole lot. Okay. His knee can bend the other way. Is that supposed to happen? Probably not. Oh, wait, no. It's because it's on... Okay, it's on a double knee joint. Okay, so he can bend there. And then he can also bend like that. Okay, that's good to know. So he can go up. I guess you can break his knee because if you don't put the joints back how they were. But there you go. Pretty simple to fix. You can tilt his feet a bit and rotate them a bit. You saw how it came out of the package, so you get some rotation in there. But that's pretty much everything on him. It's actually very posable considering it's a big honking piece of plastic right here. And actually, real quick, I just found you get some swivel in the upper thigh, so that's also very, very nice. To help you get a better idea as to the scale of this figure, I put my Born Again Season 1 Punisher on the right there. And then we have the Hulkbuster armor. So basically, it's kind of height-wise double the height of like a normal Marvel Legends figure. Makes sense, you know, like you can kind of see where the, I guess, like a point, the dude would be kind of standing in there. So it makes sense, like, you know what? See what I mean? Kind of, where the dude would be standing in there, so it kind of makes sense. Okay, as long as he doesn't fall over. So, yeah, I do really like that. That it's pretty much to scale with every other Marvel Legends figure. It's just big. It looks really cool. It's kind of wide as well. You can see pretty much a bit wider than the Punisher right there. But what I want to do is actually put that head sculpt onto this Punisher figure and just have some fun with it. But hopefully that gives you a good idea as to how tall it actually is. So now real quick, we have the John Bernthal Punisher right here, but we can pop his head right off. Go ahead. This is my only Punisher figure. If you have other ones, it'll probably look a lot cooler, but we can go ahead and grab this head sculpt. Not sure if the skin tone's going to match. I think the ball peg should be compatible. And there we go. So that does look pretty cool. Now you have the Punisher. It's like the Punisher skull. So it is compatible. Okay, there's a bit of a gap back there for the hair. Not the best, but I am curious if I were to get in comic book style Punishers, if it would look a bit better, head swap and stuff like that. So if you just wanted this head sculpt for other Punisher figures in your collection, it definitely works for that. And they still give you the armored head sculpt if you want to have the Hulkbuster looking really cool, not headless or anything like that. So yeah, definitely something you can do. Okay, so now this is actually awesome. So on the right, we have my War Machine Punisher armor from Hot Toys. And on the left, you have the Marvel Legends one. So height-wise, yes, the Hot Toys one is on the base because he loves to fall over because it's a bit of an older figure now. But you can see the Marvel Legends one is almost as tall as it. I mean, about 3/4 as tall, which, you know, looks pretty good. But looking at the details, you can really see the similarities. So going in, you see he's got obviously the skull and the chest, but the feet, I was surprised by how similar the feet are. He has a silver color scheme, similar with like the silver and the black, and I really like how that looks. Then going up a little bit, some more silver. So the Punisher, silver and black are basically his colors for any Iron Man War Machine style armor. I just really like how they look together. I love that mask though. Mask is so cool. This one also comes with an unmasked, I guess, Punisher comic style head sculpt. This figure, of course, is from Future Fight, so I believe the mobile game. So that's kind of cool. But look at that thing. Like, which one do you like more? Do you like the Hot Toys one or do you like the Marvel Legends one? Price-wise, Marvel Legends one is also really, really good, of course, because I think it was like 70 bucks, so not great when it comes to Marvel Legends, but great when you compare it to a Hot Toys figure. But the Hot Toys figure nowadays, honestly, you can find the Punisher War Machine armor for a decent price, but also those are Hot Toys prices. It's also die cast, so it's metal, so it's also very heavy. But yeah, he also comes with a bunch of blast effects, which I really like to see that both of them get blast effects. They don't just stand there, which is really cool. But yeah, just seeing those two together is just awesome. And now let's go ahead and wrap up the video. Let me give you all my final thoughts. This is now my favorite Marvel Legends figure of all time. Of course, it's not a traditional Marvel Legends figure, but that's why I love it. It's heavy, it has a ton of presence, it has lots of blast effects, and it's just super fun to pose. Like, man, I love this thing. The details are incredible with lots of scratches and bullet holes everywhere. Plus, that silver and black color scheme really suits the Punisher, and that logo. Man, that logo is gorgeous. In the comics, he fought Red Hulk in this armor, and I didn't care to buy their Red Hulk from Brave New World, of course, but now, honestly, I kind of want to buy one just to pose them together and just have some fun with it. I'm not sure if I will, but if you would like to see that in some shorts or something like that in the future, just let me know in the comments. Overall, though, this is a must-have for me, and I know it might not be the easiest figure to get your hands on now since it was exclusive, but if you can or you already have, you're in for a treat. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a like and hit subscribe for much more content like this. Check out another figure review in the playlist that'll pop up, maybe Marvel Legends Secret Wars figures, or check out the collection tour to see how my collecting journey is going. As always, thank you to the channel members. If you want to become a channel member, click the join button and you'll see your name at the end of reviews amongst some other benefits. I look forward to talking to you all again very soon, but until next time, stay 6 scale.